In this video we'll talk about the BAGSMART Blast. First we will look at the fit on male and female, then we will do a quick tour of this bag. After this we'll look at the pros and cons to go to a pack with me, then we'll check quickly the dimension and the weight, and finally we will finish with who is this backpack for. Let's go! Doing a quick tour of the bag, so as you can see it has a really nice orange color. It has a lot of features. If we look here, you have a handle on the side here, you have a top handle, you have the harness system with the standard buckle here, you have the padding here, you have a luggage pass-through vertical here, then you have buckles here to compress, then you also have the option to expand the backpack from 28 liter to 38 liter, which is quite a lot, and it's an incredible feature. As you can see here, the depth is increasing by almost 5 centimeters, so quite nice. Then talking about the pockets, you have a lot of pockets on this bag. Here you have the mesh version with this black thing, and it's pretty meshy inside here, so you can put stuff. It's not waterproof by any means, but you can put stuff here. Then you also have a quick access side pocket like this. It's just plain empty. Then you have here a water bottle holder. Then you have, like I said, the buckles. On the top here you have a kind of pocket like this, so it opens like this, top pocket, and then you have another mesh here to put some more stuff, some little bits and pieces. That's for the top pocket. Then you have the grab handle here. Then you have the main compartment. Let's open it. It opens on the side like this, and if we open it you can see a pretty big compartment here with a buckle to compress your gear. Here you don't know what it is, well, we will talk about it right after. Here on the panel you have something like very plasticky. It's for water proofing, and you can put your toiletries directly inside here. You don't need a toiletry kit, or maybe you can put it also here, but that's what it was intended for. Talking about this, what it is, well, it's the same as on the old air backpacks. It's actually a shoe pocket with holes, so you can put your shoes inside, and it's kind of a packing cube separated from the main compartment, so it will take space inside the main compartment, but it will not share the same direct space, and the holders for other purposes, and also if you have some dirt, it can fall off when you walk. And the last thing on this backpack is, so it's a lot of things. You have the laptop compartment on the back here, and it opens completely, so it's a complete clamshell for your laptop. It's weird, but it works pretty well. As you can see here, you have a sleeve here, then you have the main sleeve for your laptop. It's not suspended at all, so maybe, yeah, a little cushion, but almost nothing. And then on the other side, it's quite weird also. You have this mesh like this, but just on the bottom, on the top, you have nothing. I don't know why, but it's like that. And finally, so a lot of features on this bag. You also have a secret pocket here, like this, pretty flat. And you also have on this side a pocket like this for passport maybe. And I think I did it all, so that's quite a lot of features on this awesome bag. Pros and cons, 3 pros, 3 cons. As usual, we'll begin with the cons. First one, I think, is the look. It's okay, it's quite funny, but it's maybe not the most stylish bag you can buy. So it looks a little bit maybe like a camping backpack, or like a camping thing, you know, where you put your food inside. So that's a style. I don't really care about it, but some people will not really like, and even this top pocket looks a little bit like a camping gear. Second con, I think it's the comfort. It's okay, but nothing crazy. It's padded, normal padding, like a normal backpack, but nothing incredible. It's not the most comfortable backpack by any means. It works, but that's it. And then the last con for me, con number 3, is the material. I mean, it's quite okay for the price. It makes me remember a little bit of the Axoflux from Alpaca, so that's not a bad comparison, but it's not so nice, and even the zippers are not YKK or SBS, they are unbranded zippers. Yeah, the materials are maybe not the best, but it looks pretty solid nonetheless. Then on the pro side, because you have a lot of pros also on this one, the first pro is obviously the features. You saw in the quick tour a lot of pockets, a lot of things, and the dimensions are perfect for underseat carry on airplanes, Ryanair for Europe, so it's perfect on this side. Then the second pro is it's super light at around 900 grams in kilograms. It's super light for a backpack with all these features, and it can go up to 38 liters, which is super super big for a super light backpack. And the last pro for me is the colors. So you have different colors. Here is the orange one. You also have a kind of green, blue, and some other colors. I really like those colors, so that's a good point. So here is how I packed the bag. It's pretty heavy. So I didn't use the expandability feature, but it has a lot of things inside. First of all, if you are on a plane and you want a little snack, you can use the mesh front pocket like this to get a little snack. Then if you are still on the flight and you want to play some little games, you can put a board game right here. After this, when this is under seat, you can also access from the top, and you can have your PowerKiddy to play some video games. And you also have, of course, your battery bank right here. Then on the top, on the other pocket here, you have some little things like a Robivon, you have some headphones, and you have a Joby stand for your phone, like this. If you need to drink something, you have your water bottle on this side. Then maybe on the flight, you need to access your computer, so you can access it directly from here, and it's protected like this. You can even fit a big laptop like this MSI 15.6. Fits perfectly inside. The main compartment is right here. If you open it, on the side here, you can see your trolley tree kit, the C2 Summit trolley tree kit, and then here you can see 2 packing cubes. You can fit a S packing cube from Peak Design like this, and you can also fit, if not completely full, a M packing cube from Peak Design. So that's a lot of things inside. What's more, you also have some shoes inside that fits. I have here some shoes directly here. So that's a lot of different things here, and you can still even fit your passport on the side here. For example, you can have your passport, and then you also still have the hidden pocket here. So that's quite a lot of things packed into this bag. Now let's do a quick dimension check. So first of all, we will see the height. I will put the dimension on screen, 42 in height. Let's see if it's the real deal. It's a little less, I think. It's more like 40. 42 is with the handle. So I don't know what brands are doing, but they are always considering a little bit more dimension, and especially this height. So this is 40, it's perfect for Ryanair. Then the width, they say 31 centimeters. Let's check if it's okay. 31, yeah, it's pretty good at it. And then 20.5 centimeters, 28 liters, so it's okay. When unzipped, they say 25.5, and it's about it. Maybe a little less than this. It depends how you calculate it. Here you can see 5 centimeters, so it's exactly what they say. Then the weight, it's 900 grams. Like I said, it's super light, so super nice. 2 pounds. Material, like I said, nylon. It makes me remember of alpaca Axoflux. And under seat, okay. For who is this backpack? Well, first, for who it is not. Maybe if you're a bag nerd like me and you like good materials and everything, maybe it's not the bag for you. But if you are not a bag nerd and you want a backpack that can do it all, that has a lot of space, a reasonable price that you can use on under seat without paying any fees with any airline, even Ryanair in Europe, this is it. It's pretty nice. It has it all. Just maybe it lacks some waterproofing here, but do you really need it? Not sure about it. You can't beat this price to quality ratio. It's pretty incredible. The only maybe concern is the durability in time, but if you don't fly every day, I think it will be really fine. And for the price, it's kind of okay. It's not a problem, but it's well constructed. It's well built, so it should last you long enough for the price you pay. If you're interested, the link is down below. I have a 10% code. And so for the mark I give to this backpack, for the price, considering the price, the dimensions, the space and everything, I think it has a solid 8 out of 10. It could have had better mark if it had a better style and better materials, but then it would have gone a little bit up in the price. So for me, an 8 out of 10 is quite nice. It's a good mark. It's a really good backpack. If you watch until here, it's because you like the content, so don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel to support the channel and to help me make more videos like this. Thank you, bye bye, see you in the next one.